My parents forgot my wedding, so I forgot their names at the will reading. I'll never forget my wedding day. Not because it was the happiest day of my life, it was, or because I tripped walking down the aisle, also true, or because the cake melted in the heat, RIP buttercream. No, I remember it because my parents, my actual biological raised me humans, weren't there. Because they were on a cruise, not a once-in-a-lifetime, non-refundable, prepaid for 5 years, someone is dying cruise. No, a discounted couples-only Caribbean escape they booked after I sent the invitations. Let me repeat that: after they knew my wedding date, their excuse. You know your father and I need this time to reconnect. I didn't yell, I didn't argue, I didn't even cry. I just smiled and said, you're right, maybe we'll all reconnect another time. And that was the day I started planning my revenge. Fast forward 7 years, life was good. My husband and I had built a cozy life together, and I was fortunate enough to be the sole godchild of my late godfather, who passed away and left me his rather large estate, including his home, artwork, and a very generous amount of cash. My parents showed up very quickly after the obituary hit Facebook. Suddenly I was back to being their beloved daughter and precious girl. They brought casseroles, they called weekly. My mom even tried to send me matching pajama sets for Christmas. Cute, they thought they were getting a slice of the pie, which is hilarious because I already had a plan. After I inherited everything, I sat down with a lawyer and rewrote my own will. I'm still young, but hey, plan early, right? And I decided to have some fun with it. Under the potential beneficiaries section, I listed everyone important in my life by name with warm personal notes. Then I added a special section at the bottom labeled Contingent Parties of Former Priority. This is where I listed my parents, not by their legal names, but as Mr. Regret, who once missed a milestone for a margarita, Mrs. Regret, who prioritized tan lines over timelines. The will stipulates that in the event of my death, they are to receive a single framed photo of me on my wedding day, laughing, surrounded by people who actually showed up, and a printed itinerary of the cruise they took instead, just to jog their memory. Here's the best part. I recently updated my will again, no big changes, just new assets, and my lawyer, who has become a close friend, told me it's one of the spiciest documents he's ever read. So I invited my parents to a fake financial planning dinner and had him dramatically read the mock-up aloud, just for kicks, just to see their faces. My dad went pale, my mom gasped like I'd slapped her across the dinner table with a life preserver. You're joking, she said. I took a sip of wine and said, no, but you were on my wedding day, remember? They left in silence, haven't heard from them since. Do I feel bad? No, I gave them exactly what they gave me, absence, except I wrapped mine in legal paper and poetic justice.